Tell me, what's the purpose of Claude Code if you have to be there writing the prompt all the time? Most people open Claude Code, run a task, close it, and forget. They are treating a 24/7 AI employee like a one-time assistant, but it's not, and scheduled tasks came to solve this problem. So today I'm going to show you how to schedule Claude Code tasks not only on the Claude Code CLI, but on the desktop app as well. I'm going to show you also how I use it for my purpose and how you could be using for your business. All right, so let's go. All right, so just a little bit more on scheduled tasks. So scheduled tasks let Claude Code run actions automatically at specific times or intervals without manual prompts. So for example, run this workflow every day at 8 a.m. or check something every hour or trigger a process after X condition, right? So one example that I use in my daily basis is every day at 7 a.m. I receive an email with all the weekly AI news. So it will search on the web for the recent AI news. It will collect this information, make a nice summary of each news and send me through email. And I'm gonna receive that at 8 a.m. ish. So it depends because it's gonna process. It could be 8:01. So yeah, it could be just 1 minute delay, which is fine. And then I don't have to do anything. The only thing I have to do, because it's a local schedule, I leave my laptop online 24/7, right? So I just need to leave it online. So if you're running a local task, you need to make sure your laptop or your desktop is turned on. Otherwise, it won't run, okay? If you're running remotely, it's fine. So if you are running remotely means it's not relying on your computer, so you can turn it off, okay? Cool. So the core components. Every scheduled task has 3 key parts. So the first one is trigger, so when it's gonna happen. So it could be time-based, interval, or event-based. The task, so what do you want it to do? So run a prompt, execute a command, call APIs and tools, or generate update files. And the last one is the context. With what info? You can run on project files, memory, Cloud MD, external integrations, so like really anything. Cool, now let's open Cloud. So I'm gonna start with Cloud Desktop. So I'm just gonna look here for Cloud, open Cloud. And when it's open, the first thing you need to do, you need to switch here on the top to code, right? Then you just click here and you're fine. Then here on the left side, you have this scheduled. You just click here and this is gonna open up. You just click new task. And as I said, you can choose between local or remote. And today I'm gonna work only with local, but keep in mind that you can work with remote tasks as well. All right, so gonna click here and let's create an example here. So let's say I have my business and I want a report of what happened on the last day, every day in the morning. So I'm gonna call this daily business report. The description, report of my business, daily report of my business. And here you need to tell what it needs to do, right? So it's basically the prompt. So in this example, look at the comments from the last 24 hours, summarize what changed, call out at any risky patterns or missing tests, and note anything worth following up on. Okay, so what you're gonna do, because it's an example, I'm gonna ask you to create a dummy data of report and transform that data, that text, into a PDF so I can have access, right? In your case, if you have real data, like let's say you have the database of your business or all the information of your business, or even you have Google Sheets, you can use Google Space Google Workspace CLI to connect to your Google Sheets, and then the AI can have access to that, and you can like read this data, and every day it will get like a summary or something out of that, you know. So you need to only think about all the process you have that you wanted to execute on your day. So it could be daily, it could be every hour, it doesn't matter the time or what you have to do. You just need to think what you really need and work on that. Okay, so let's see. So let's say please create a daily. No, you don't have to say daily here because we're gonna tell the frequency down here. So please create a dummy report of a AI business automation, right? So that's it. Again, just think about your workflow. How many times you wanna repeat that throughout the day or week, or it's up to you, and describe everything here, right? Even if you have to connect to something, if you wanted to send an email, for example, yeah, it's really up to you. Like the sky is the limit. You can really do anything. And then you can select here to ask permission, auto accept edits, or play mode. I'm gonna put auto accept, and you can change the model if you want. I'm gonna leave Opus. Then I'm gonna leave, you can change the frequency. So you can put manual, hourly, daily, weekdays, or weekly. I'm gonna leave this as daily at 9 a.m. So I'm actually gonna change this to 8:48, just so we get a dummy data, just an example. So I'm gonna actually put 49 because I don't know if I'm gonna have time to create this task and trigger it. So I'm gonna put 8:49, and now let's just select the folder. I'm gonna put this folder. No, hang on, let me just change this. Let me choose a different folder. Project. All right, so I'm gonna leave it open here. So open this folder. You can select whatever folder you want. And then I'm gonna click create task, trust workspace. And the schedule was created, it's right here. So now we just need to click here. And then just for testing purpose, we can click run now. And if you see here, we have repeats every day at 8:49. All right. So let's click run now and see how it goes. All right, so it created here the dummy data, the text, but I forgot to put to ask it to create a PDF for me. So let's quickly go back there. It's good because we can even test that, like the editing the schedule tasks. So let's click here, scheduled. Let's click here and let's edit, right? So please create a dummy report of AI business, right? Automation, and return a PDF out of the output. All right, so let's save and let's run again. All right, so it's done. It has been saved on the folder that I asked for. It is this project folder here. So let's see what is the output. So if we open the Anti-Gravity, it's right here, AI Business Automation Report. But before we see it, we notice that we have now a .cloud folder. And here we have the Python generate report py, right? So this is permission that I allowed for Claude to run to create the PDF. And you have to allow this as well if you want to create the PDF as well. Okay, cool. So let's close this and this as well. And let's open the AI Business Automation Report. So here we have a very nice dummy report. Just remind you, this is not real data. It's just dummy, just for you to see the power that these have. So you can do it yourself and create like PDFs or Google Sheets or really whatever you want, right? Cool, it's really nice. Now what are we gonna do is, let me close this. I'm gonna open the terminal because now we're gonna create this schedule task through the Claude Code CLI. So if I say Claude, we have Claude here, and to create a schedule task here, what you have to do is /loop, and then you can just describe the interval and the prompt. You don't have to necessarily say the interval first and the prompt. You can put everything the way you want, okay? So what I'm gonna ask is to please create a daily email at, let's say, 9 p.m. And I wanna receive global news of the last 2 days. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna just say that and hit enter, and let's see what we're gonna get. All right, so it's done. But the one thing that it's saying here is saying to send the email, I need you to authenticate Gmail. Please run /MCP, right? So, but I don't want it to send through MCP. I want it to send through Google Workspace because I already have Google Workspace authenticated. So I'm gonna ask, please do a change and send the emails through GWS CLI. Google Workspace CLI. All right, so it's done. So I just opened my email, took a screenshot, and this is what we have. So 0 minutes ago at 8:03 p.m. Now it's 8:04 p.m. And we got some news about what's happening in the world, right? Cool. Yeah, that's it. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you could understand how schedule tasks work and how useful it is. I have a few more schedule tasks running into my daily basis. And it's just a matter of you thinking what would be useful to run without your permission. So without having you on the sitting on the computer and doing manually, and just implement it the way I did, right? And remember that you can do this pretty much with anything, any workflow you can run without you being right in front of the computer. Okay, cool. If you like it, thumbs up. If you are not subscribed and want to have more, learn more about AI, automation in general, just subscribe to the channel. Okay, and I will see you on the next video. See you guys.